Hello everyone, thank you all for joining me. Today is September 8th, 2014, and I'll be moving along this week, looking for the planets. What else can we achieve? How can we implement this in our lives? How can we feel better, and how do we prepare for energies? And so we began with the full moon in Pisces. Um, the full moon is what we've gathered all season long, and now because we're in Virgo, the closing chapter, so to speak, and where we just gather up our energies and clear up any misunderstandings that came about in the events of the last season. And so where we get a better idea in how we will ride the next half of the year, and how emotional we get, and how we participate in the characterizations of every planet, and how we create a better emotional balance in all areas in our lives, so we can better feel, better practicality, also how we gather up energies, how we analyze our intuition. And so this helps us concentrate and even feel the flows of energies that are coming in now with the full moon. And so the full moon in Pisces that is happening today, it's the full moon is a revelation of what occurred. And with the moon in Pisces, it adds an extra intuition, more perception into the topics of healing or compassionate towards the outer world, and encompassing the whole world pretty much in a good stabilization. And this could be a perfect time to just go into healing, getting the perfect time to master your craft. This is a perfect time to consult your astrologer, Monday, Tuesday, and then moving on to Wednesday with the moon void, of course, in Aries. And then on Friday, Venus moves into Virgo, and Sunday we have Mars entering into Sagittarius, which is speeding up, moving forward in a lot of things, and seeking your relationship to freedom, to philosophies, to new studies, really breaking down what are your goals, what are your future wishes, what are your relationships to your problems. This gives you a better philosophy, greater knowledge, and really letting go of certain characteristics, certain impulses. The urge is for you to really go forward in life and really explore deeply in your personal ambitions. And we had moon in Pisces conjunction with Neptune, and this was a really good time to really explore your inner depths, your intuition. And the full moon really got us to see clearly what was here to resolve. Basically, vulnerability, sensitivity, intuition, and your personal identity. What makes us vulnerable in getting that perspective, digging beneath the surface, and really getting out of some particular rut. And that was a perfect day for that. Then on Tuesday, we have moon void, of course, at 6:34 p.m., moon trining Saturn. Mercury squaring Pluto, and Mercury is about communications. Pluto is about death, birth, and the rebirth process of going underneath and really pursuing those identities, pursuing your communications, your intelligence, any particular force of nature that enables us to really create that power, create the intuition, the psychic perceptions in a greater, more powerful way. And Mercury is squaring Pluto. A square is an obstruction. It's the challenging aspects that is the nature of this transit. So you get situations, you get people, you get circumstances, you get events that quickly wants you to get what is happening beneath the surface, because your thinking is vast. Psychology, spirituality, psychiatry, it's good for these things to really size up the problem and really get beneath um, those structures. And so this enables us to create and learn the greater powers of psychic and greater vision, greater perception in any deep-rooted problems, etc. So the energy available for Tuesday is, we got Mercury squaring Pluto, being observant, life, and spirituality. And so you have this side of you that calls interest onto deep subjects, uncovering, lets us know what people are all about, makes you perceptive, makes you go into another dimension, so to speak. So your beliefs are what you choose to concentrate, is what is the things that makes us hold on to things longer, to really grasp the ideas. And so you plan ahead with those ideas, and you create the space in your mind to really perceive the other person. So you become a little bit obsessive, suspicious of others, a little bit of a compulsive side, which can lead you to learn new things, open your mind to the rest of the public. So your beliefs come into question of what you're really all about, and your mind could create some fanaticism in you, some fanatical compulsion. So your tendencies are, whether you listen calmly, or you're patient, or you're just downright perceptive, or downright challenging the other person face to face. So the problem is here to investigate, to dig beneath, where you either believe what the other party is telling you, or you're the one that's digging up the information for your personal beliefs, your personal wisdom, your associations towards your higher self. So the energies are available to you to really dig deep. Then we have Moon trining Saturn. Moon trining Saturn. So Moon is all about our emotions, our beliefs, our structures, and Moon trining gives us to dig beneath the structures, the hard facts, the ability to concentrate our emotions in what has been going on beneath. So the structures in Saturn, which is about beliefs that we hold strong, are noted here. And alright, this is our second day. We've got the Moon trining Saturn in Scorpio, and Moon is in Aries. So when you have a trining to Saturn, it's a very good positive sign. It gives harmonious energies. Our emotions become more comfortable, at ease, and being able to express what we have, and giving us a new structural order, giving us a new identity, willing to accept the emotions in order to really create the energies that are being effective and could be in good use. And when we have the Moon trining Saturn, Saturn planet, it's the planet of limitations, of structuring, of order, of good positions. It gives the greatest position in the chart, and willing to go forth in the actions of liberty, of responsibilities, the planet of the manner to create the possibilities and become the one that creates the possibilities for someone else. So the flow of Moon, it's emotional side, it's becoming receptive to what you are and creating greater energies to uncover more of that identity and the responsibility being put upon you by the emotions. And so the energies are naturally integrated. The flow and the harmonious aspects between the Moon and the Sun the Moon and Saturn are very harmonious, and the basis of the energies that they connect, they integrate, and they experience through the emotional body and becoming receptive. It's being accounted for, and how you manage to go through these energies and how you accept these energies in the emotional body, and the structuring process as you go and build the energies to really give you that power, to really willing to go with the energies that are being held compatible, that are being held in the sign of the Moon and Saturn. So sometimes you just gotta go. And Saturn is also the time. It's the timekeeper, the hard taskmaster, and it's also how you crystallize any hard tasks. So it's very positive indeed, and the process that we go in life seems to really bring us that emotional recuperative power to really stand up and willing to go forth and integrate these in a very, very good way. Moon is very emotional, receptive, and sensitivity, and able to integrate that better. And that is my take with the Moon trining Saturn. These energies could be used in an effective manner. They will be used to reveal a different dimension, to reveal a different structure beneath the emotions, beneath the structuring, and behind the limitations and the responsibilities being put upon you. So you'll be able to integrate these in natural order as long as you create that same element within your resonance. So create those responsibilities in a way that you're going to about the way that you go about being. And that's about it. That's about it. And that's what I can give about that. Hello, thank you all for watching. We're doing the Moon in Aries, Venus opposition Neptune, Moon conjunction Uranus, Mercury sextiling Jupiter, Moon squaring Pluto, Moon trining Jupiter, Moon opposition Mercury. Well, we've got a very developed chart at this time. We'll begin with Moon opposition, Moon conjunction in Mars. Well, this gives us a very energetic time towards our emotions, and our home and family become a little bit riled up with hurt and some type of imbalance at home with home and family, or a figure that you just hold makes you kind of riled up in anger and emotions, that urge to fight and conflict. It's being marked in today's chart. And so we move on with Mercury sextiling Jupiter. This gives you a very confident side of our nature to really involve ourselves in another one's shoes. And Mercury is about communications. Jupiter is about luck, expansion. It touches everything, it expands. It gives us the greater picture. And our communications are being called upon. With the persons that we meet are more connected with compassion, emphatic nature, to really hear and listen and study the other person. This gives you a great time to really go out and speak. Listen to another one, hear what the other person's speaking. You share ideas. The intelligence is really, really high at this time. Speaking, communications is a good time for advertising your products, going out and expressing your ideals. There's very good harmony between Mercury and Jupiter. Jupiter is about harmonizing with our philosophies, traveling, long range distance. Mercury is about communications, distribution, traffic, cars, automobiles, distance with communications. Good time to broadcast anything. Good time to really put something out in the open for everyone to see. So this represents having to deal with new adjustments, new technology. You're probably the person that is really take good respect in up-to-date facts. You're the person that's out there putting and cultivating good communications, good philosophies that represents the same element of communications and being compassionate. And we move on with that more compassion. Anything that you people connect instinctively is that you know you have an interest together. You are at most interest at heart. You're not someone that will feel that you're here to create bad or judgmental or prejudice against anyone. You're here to really know the other person in good intentions. You bring good sense of humor, good optimism. You make others impressed. You gather audience, and you find interest and the abilities to see the both sides of the picture. You create arguments just to only view the other person's point of view. So you create depth. You create good research, good time to really get that discussion with any mentor or spiritual teacher or guru. So as we move on, we've got Moon trining Jupiter, which again, this establishes a good rapport with accomplished people. Also, when we have Moon trining, Moon is about emotions. Moon is about the memory of our past nature, certain hurts, upbringing of emotions. With Jupiter trining, this sets the structure to really build and harmonize these self-disciplines, controlling your emotional nature by supporting another group or association or any sort of class you like to take. You'll be easygoing and well liked by others, so you will turn the right gear so you can turn out in the other side of the coin, a really optimistic and positive side in Wednesday. A good time to really push forward on any meaningful contact with something big. Moon and Jupiter makes you very lazy, so you'll be gaining weight, you'll be gaining some type of emotions, expanding the tendency to really be equal with one another. This is a good time also to gather up from your family, creating that good communication within yourself and without the other person in the external world. So you're creating a good balance of it, emotional balance, good honesty, good communications, and you're right there, almost making it and accomplishing what you were created here to do. And so you yourself are a very positive sign towards others, a good mentor, you're appealing other people, you're creating good humor, even those that don't know you, you are there without any caution. So you create willing to really let go and feel the vibe of life, create sustainability within those people you love and your own character, your own emotions within inside. And we move on with Sun sextiling Saturn on Thursday. And again, we've got a lot of confidence, a lot of good disciplinarian skills. You are out there being attentive, being headlock on someone, so you don't get lost, you don't bother with excessive energies. You're very downright with the details, and you concentrate your efforts to continue working with communications that were on Wednesday, that were very emotions and loving and heartwarming and beneficial. Those people you saw did make a difference, so you concentrate those, and because something was expected of you, you were expecting someone, so you feel a little bit organized, you feel concentrated, you feel like you fulfilled some particular task within your own body, within your own self, and you've met those comfortable decisions, and you created that chaos into order, so you feel comfortable, those around you seem to like you, but you, with Saturn, you want to be a little bit reserved now. You like to gain a little bit more concentration and more confidence now. Maybe some type of hurt happened yesterday, but nonetheless, we feel like we have some authority held under our belt. And so you create those efforts, you create objective reasons and you complicate, or you contemplate what could have been hurt or some positive flip side into a more philosophical tone of the day. So you're willing to go forth with any projects, fulfilling destinies to yourself. And you feel quite a balance in your own environment. And then we have on Friday, Moon in Taurus, Moon sextiling Neptune, Moon trining Venus, Moon trining Pluto, Moon squaring Jupiter, and Venus moves into Virgo, which gives you a good position and authority to really figure out those emotions, those positions, that reserved energy from previous times. And when you have Venus moving into Virgo, this is a time where you're feeling more valuable, you're feeling more cooperative, you're feeling more of service towards love and altruistic beliefs. And you also penetrate deep into the emotional part of our nature. Venus is about harmony and being agreeable with our work, what we've created within our mind, within our body, and that gut reaction to really continue on and keeping up with money, with services, with any type of reaction we get from our community. And so when community and service is being provided, we like to move, and we are accustomed to really keep reaping what we've sown this week. And now that Venus is in Virgo, which is about Earth, and Venus is the modality that is keenly aspected with Earth and the earthly fixed sign. It makes us aware of our resources. How can we explore deeply more, or how to really distribute any surface level work into a compassionate work to really transform and really mix these contents, especially now with Venus and Virgo. This gives you a balance of good judgment, and you're gifted and you are relied upon with good satisfactory mental dexterity and emotional well-being. Such perceptive signs are right, and no one can duplicate it. You've got your own mind, you've got your own emotional balance, and you've gained material success by really holding your own self grounded. We move on with Mercury opposition Uranus, Moon opposition Saturn, Moon sextiling, Moon trining Sun. Well, this is all harmonious with figures, authoritative presence. When you have Mercury opposition squaring this sign, you are imaginative, you are quick-witted, you find originality, creativity, those other theories or products you like to share with. You gain insight by astrology, astronomy, scientific, up-to-date tasks. So you're very involved with going out and illuminating that into the general public, into out there. And those ideas that we never get, now we create insights and we gather any way you think about things. Gives you more clarification and good position in life. And Moon opposition Saturn. Again, some conflicts within yourself, and the attitudes we have towards authoritative figures comes a little bit off focus. We're projecting some kind of dissatisfaction towards our beliefs, our emotions, and feeling a little bit disempowered. And Venus trining Pluto. Well, this is a very good sign now. Moon in Gemini. Good communications overall. Good sentimentality, good perceptions, and you are out there making communications with the common public, and good discussions, good sexuality, good sensuality, good time to really go out and experience life. This speeds up the process and creates good abundance. You are attracted to sexuality. You respond good to others in that sort of way. And you create that balance. You create. You are attractive. You look good, and you are being noticed. You aren't being noticed by the way you look, for the ways that you speak, by the way you touch, and the way that you are gifted. So this is a time to really get that good reaction from that opposite sex. Good loving nature, good food, and extravagant use of energies pouring out into the public. So you're very much attuned with higher philosophies, good grounding. This is a tool right now to really sharpen those elements of action, of deepening the sexual attraction, using your chemistry of others to really influence how you look. You'll be receiving good comments, and you will be aroused. Definitely, you will be aroused. And Moon in Gemini is very comfortable, very outgoing, communicating. This is a good time to really ask someone out for a date. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Email me, giving out free astrological charts. Anyone who wishes to have a reading with me, please contact me. I do private Skype readings online, and I also have a Facebook page. Thank you for watching.